It's time to dive into how to trim and shave your pubes safely and effectively. Now, shaving your pubic hair can be intimidating and a bit scary, but with the right tools and techniques, it's easy to maintain cleanliness, comfort, and confidence. That's why in today's video, I'm going to walk you through all the essential steps to trimming and shaving your pubes the right way. Whether you're looking for a close shave or just looking to tidy up, these steps will help you do it safely and effectively. Now, if you're new here, welcome, Jeff, your Style O.G. On this channel, we discuss various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. If any of all those topics interest you, I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends, like Edward Burks, salute. Now, when trimming and shaving your pubes, just like with any other job, the first step is to make sure you have the right tools. Having the right tools to trim and shave your pubes is essential because it ensures safety, comfort, and effective results. I highly recommend you use trimmers and razors designed specifically for grooming below the belt. That's because doing so highly reduces the likelihood of nicks, cuts, and irritations. That's why I always use my manscaping trimmer and razor. And no, this is not a sponsored video. I actually use these products. And when you have a body trimmer, whether it's from Manscaped or somewhere else, it's designed specifically for that area. They come with guards that reduce skin irritation, but allow you to get the hair down to a manageable length. And a lot of times, these trimmers will come with adjustable settings to get that length just right. And when I do choose to shave, I will use a razor designed for shaving the pubes. Proper grooming tools with trimming and shaving your pubes, make sure that shave is comfortable, safe, and you get great results. Now, after you've made sure you have the right tools, the next step I recommend, you want to soften the hair by taking a warm shower or bath. When you do this, it highly reduces the risk of irritation or cuts. You see, when your hair is dry or coarse, you're much more likely to get an uncomfortable shave, as your trimmer or razor will be more likely to tug or pull, which can cause discomfort or burn. So when you allow the hair to soak in a warm shower or bath, it softens the hair and unclogs your pores. Softer hair is easier to shave and cut, and it leads to less resistance. This also lessens the likelihood of you clogging your razor or trimmer. Not to mention, softer hair lies flatter on your skin, leading to a closer, smoother shave, while it also minimizes the risk of irritation, cuts, or ingrown hair. So before trimming and cutting, take a shower bath to soften the hair. It'll lead to a much more comfortable grooming experience. So now it's time to get started. And the first thing you want to do after softening the hair, you want to trim the hair before shaving. When you trim before shaving, it makes the whole process smoother, safer, and effective. You see, longer pubic hair will clog your razor, making it pull, tug, and making it harder to shave cleanly, which can lead to irritation and cuts. By trimming the hair down to a more manageable length, you're reducing the amount of work the razor has to do. And this helps the razor glide much more easily across the skin, giving you a closer, cleaner, more effective shave. So ultimately, trimming before you shave leads to a much more comfortable, smoother, and effective result. Now I want to get a bit into a specific technique when it comes to trimming and shaving your pubes. You want to gently pull your skin taut. Essentially, what you want to do is stretch the skin. When you do this, it leads to a much more effective job. You see, your pubic area naturally has more loose skin. Think around your balls. When you don't pull the skin taut, you're much more likely to nick or cut that loose skin. That's because when you try to trim or shave over loose skin, it's going to lead to an uneven shave. And this uneven shave will lead to irritation, nicks, cuts, or worse. But what you want to do, especially with the testicles, you want to lift them up gently and pull the skin taut. Then begin to trim or shave. This will much more likely reduce the risk of your trimmer or shaving getting caught up in the skin folds. And this will ensure a closer, cleaner shave. So remember, before putting the trimmer or razor on your skin, gently pull the skin taut. Now, when you're getting ready to shave those pubes, one of the most important decisions you have to make sure you're using a clean, sharp razor. You want to make sure you're using this clean, sharp razor because it leads to a more effective, but more important, safer experience. A sharp, clean razor ensures a smooth, close shave with less passes. And having less passes reduces the risk of irritation, nicks, cuts, and razor burn. See, dull blades tend to pull on the hair and skin, which can lead to bad results like nicks, cuts, and ingrown hairs, especially in sensitive areas like below the belt. Not to mention, a clean razor prevents the buildup of bacteria and dead skin cells in your razor. This will lower the risk of you having irritation or infection in your pubic region. So make sure you're regularly replacing the blades on your razor. This will make sure your blades are sharp and you're on point with your hygiene. I also highly recommend when you're going to shave below the belt, apply shaving cream or gel. I'm not a huge fan of dry shaving when it comes to your pubic region. Here's why. When you use a gel or a cream, it provides a protective barrier for your skin. It reduces friction and allows the blade to glide much more smoothly. And this can help prevent razor burn, nicks, cuts, and irritation that you don't want to experience in your sensitive areas. Not to mention, using shaving cream or gel helps soften the hair. Remember we said earlier, softer hair, easier, more comfortable shave. Another great benefit of shaving gel or cream, it helps hydrate your skin, helping to keep it moisturized and leaving it less prone to irritation. So what I recommend you do, use a shaving gel or cream that's fragrance-free and for sensitive skin. This will help you avoid allergic reactions while still getting a close, comfortable, and effective shave. Now, another technique I highly recommend when it comes to trimming and shaving your pubes, I recommend you shave with the grain. That means cutting your hair in the same direction of its natural growth. When you shave with the grain, this highly reduces the risk of irritation, cuts, and pulls. And it definitely reduces the risk of another problem when it comes to shaving: ingrown hairs. When you shave against the grain, the razor tends to lift and pull the hair, cutting it at a sharper angle and increasing the likelihood of irritation and cuts. Shaving with the grain, on the other hand, is a safer and more gentle approach. Now, I will admit, shaving with the grain won't get you as super close, but it definitely reduces the risk of irritation and keeps that sensitive area much more healthy. Next up is another technique you want to use when trimming and shaving your pubes if you want to reduce the risk of irritation and cuts. You want to use short, gentle strokes. Now, using short and gentle strokes when shaving your pubes gives you much more control over the trimmer or razor, which you need when encountering these uneven and curved surfaces that you find in your pubic region. These short, gentle strokes allow you to trim and shave with much more precision. Also, these short, gentle strokes minimize the risk of pressing too hard when trimming and shaving or completely missing areas, which can lead to nicks and cuts. Also, gentle strokes reduce friction, minimize irritation, and lead to a lot less mistakes, which can be very common if you apply too much pressure. By using short, careful strokes, you ensure a closer, cleaner, smoother, and safer shave, which can lead to it being more comfortable and reduce the risk of ingrown hairs and razor bumps. Which piggybacks nicely into my next point. When you're trimming and shaving your pubes, please take your time. Taking your time is essential to make sure you have a smooth, safe, and effective shave. You see, when you rush through the process, it's just going to increase the likelihood of making a mistake, cutting yourself, irritation, and of course you're going to miss some spots, meaning you're going to have to do more passes. You see, when you're rushing, you're much more likely to use too much pressure or have uneven strokes. Slowing down, you can much better focus on your technique, shaving with the grain, using short, gentle strokes. This will allow you to be precise, greatly reducing the risk of irritation, nicks, cuts, and all the other problems we've been discussing throughout this video. Also, taking your time helps you make sure you soften the hair, properly prepare the area, and use the right tools, all leading to a closer, comfortable, and a more effective shaving experience. Now, next up is a step a lot of guys skip when it comes to trimming and shaving your pubes, and it's a huge mistake. After you're done, make sure you moisturize the skin. You see, moisturizing any part of your skin, especially after shaving it, leads to smoother, more comfortable results. And this is especially important in sensitive areas like the pubic region. When you're shaving, you're removing not only hair, but a top layer of skin, leaving your skin exposed, which can lead to dry, irritated skin, razor burn, or bumps. A good moisturizer helps replenish lost moisture and helps soothe irritated skin. It creates a protective barrier that locks in hydration and leads to healthier, softer skin. Not to mention, moisturizing the area reduces the likelihood of razor burn and ingrown hair. What I recommend you do after trimming and shaving your pubes: use a moisturizer that's fragrance-free and is designed specifically for sensitive skin. Okay, so there you have it, my step-by-step guide on how to safely and effectively trim and shave those pubes. Now do me a favor, let me know in the comment section, Do you have some important things you do when trimming and shaving that sensitive area I might have left out? And if you enjoyed this video and found it informative, I highly recommend you check out a recent video I did about the 10 grooming mistakes older guys make that actually make them look old. You can check it out right here.